What up? Okay, so I'm gonna try to look here this time because this is a very personal video. This video is a so-called letter to the vessel, the body, aka the car, as some of you guys have been referring this vessel, this body as. Because I've been talking about it a little bit here on YouTube, that some people around me, they have this theory that is like the body and the soul, like it's two different beings, two different entities, two different whatever. That's what they think. Yeah? And they are treating me and this whole situation just like that, So sometimes very nice, other times extremely cold and obnoxious, and the list goes on. I am not the one to be like dismissive when people come up with different theories, because I know myself that I'm a wide thinker. Do you understand? So I feel like if I want somebody to take my thoughts, my point of view, my whatever in consideration, then I should try to repay that favor as well, So whenever somebody has come up to me and they have whatever theory, and me personally, maybe I believe like this is bogus, like I don't believe in this whatsoever. It sounds like total bullshit, if you ask me. I will still be like, okay, let me just hear you out, okay? That's me. I have been thinking a little bit about this whole theory about the vessel and the soul being two different entities, two different beings. They had the theory about a brother, a mother, a father, even a son, I think, like a child or something like that, like maneuvering this body at different times, different time of the day even. And it got me to think that, you know what, I want to make this video, because Lord forbid or whatever, let's say these people are right, and some kind of separation will happen soon, the body will get the right soul and the right everything that was meant in the beginning from the Most High, from the Creator, and the soul will roam to another sphere, dimension. Do you understand? I was like, okay, so when that so-called body wakes up, if me talking right now is the so-called visitor, like this is not my true identity, this is not my true body, my true vessel, my true car. I really dislike when people refer as a car. It's so condescending, but anyhow. I want to send this person like a letter, like a video, to explain some of this stuff. Because just imagine, like, this person must have been in a so-called coma state then for God knows how long, and then just waking up having a bunch of different tattoos and realize that they are lactose intolerant, and just realize a lot of stuff, and people outside treating them different, and talking to them in a language that they might not understand. You can just imagine. Do you understand? So I was like, let me just write a letter, I know that I am me, body, soul, whatever, it's one. Like, I genuinely don't believe in that theory, if I'm gonna be honest. But I was like, you know what, let me just do this, because we are soon about to enter a new year. And I remember I did a video about this. You can watch it here. Yeah. I did a video about this a while ago, like this summer, and I was talking about a bunch of dreams that I had, and some of these dreams actually happening in reality, You could almost call it like prophetic dreams, I don't know, or deja vu or whatever, but yeah, they happen. But I said that I still have some of these dreams that haven't totally happened yet. Like, some of this stuff has happened, but not all of it. So one of the dreams that haven't happened yet was the dream that I was talking about, that somebody gave me a code, and the code was 2020 or 2024, something like that. 2022 or 2024, exactly, that was it. And I put this code in some kind of door, and the door opened and I could enter, and inside it was like a big mall. I had all of my friends, family, like everybody I loved and cherished, and it was just great, So that door opening was not a bad thing. It was something good, something beautiful. New Year's Eve 2022, when I was homeless. I actually thought like, okay, something's gonna happen now, you know, so I was prepared. I showered, all of my clothes was clean, I have eaten, like I was prepared, you know, to transcend whatever was gonna happen. And nothing did happen, and I kept on waiting the whole year out. And was like, okay, maybe it's in February, maybe. And eventually I was like, just give it up. So if it doesn't happen 2022, then it must be 2024 it was. And look at us, we are literally like 2 weeks away. I think 2 weeks away from 2024. So I was like, let me just do this video, you know, real quick. Yeah. So this video is to the vessel, the body, the alternate me. Do you understand? The home, the house, the whatever you want to call it, you know? Because let's be honest, both the vessel and me has gone through hell and hot water. Like, I'm not kidding with you. The body has been attacked in multiple different ways, and I have shared it here on YouTube. Like, being stabbed at the nail salon, going to the hairdresser and they pulling my hair, and, you know, being all messy and aggressive. Going to restaurants where they feed you basically feces and just shit, trying to poison you, all of this stuff. That is what the body has been experiencing. And being homeless out in the cold, like minus degrees, sleeping in garage and stuff like that. Nobody can tell me that that is not punishing the body, the vessel. And then the soul, me or whatever, speaking, being like, oh, sleep, fall asleep, go away, you know, just harsh words, you know, being excluded from society, being treated like some kind of alien that landed on this planet like a week ago, talking to me like common stuff like, I don't know, the concept of love and empathy and just basic common sense. Do you understand? So yeah, the whole being has been attacked in multiple different ways. I'm gonna do it like this. I wrote the letter here and I'm just gonna read straight off as I wrote it, because the thing is like, if I'm gonna try to I'm gonna miss something, you know? So yeah, let's try to do this, okay? It feels so cringe, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh, God. Let me take this from the beginning, okay? Imagine not even being able to read your own text, huh? Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna make like a video like this again, but this time is me as the body speaking to the so-called soul, whatever that is connected to me. Do you understand? We'll see, okay? But anyhow, dear body or vessel, not car like some people would refer you as. If you ever find yourself waking up from this long time fog of a coma or stumble across this video, please don't laugh. My voice is like this, apparently. No, but seriously, I know that human life, especially for females, are very time restricted. So I hope you get all of the missing years back in some shape or form, and that it's not too late to do and achieve all of the things that you desire in life. I pray that people that have done you wrong, believed bad stuff about you, in the name of trying to punish me, the so-called soul or the visitor, gets their karma back 10 times fold, and that you will reap all the goods and riches this life and the afterlife can provide. I believe that you are a highly intellectual young woman just based on some direct decisions I made, opportunities I stumbled across, and how I can sometimes just relax and literally just let somebody else take the wheel and get to my destination. For example, the time that I took the bicycle and I saw the address, but I didn't register, but somehow I ended up exactly where I needed to be. It was almost like you took the wheel at that moment. I was so shocked that it went so quick and we just came to the right destination on time. Or when I have been drinking coffee and all of a sudden when I have the mug in my hand, all of a sudden I get some kind of bitch flip almost, and the coffee cup is just, you know, like I lose it, you know, it falls down, something happens. It's almost like the vessel, the body is like, no more caffeine, no more coffee, you know, throw it away. And how sometimes when I watch these YouTube videos, when I edit them, I see how you have this big smile, and I can't understand this big smile where it's coming from, considering all the fuck shit and gossip and slander and damages and all of the things that's been happening, and you just sitting there and have this natural smile. It's not even forced. I'm sorry for all the people that attacked you, verbally and physically. I tried my best to tell my truth while also defending your honor, but some people are allergic to the truth apparently. And I'm sorry that I somehow must have left my knowledge and power in some kind of other dimension, sphere, or realm, so I can't help you like I would like to in this 3D. I am very sorry that I can't remember why I came here and what my mission was and who I am. I'm sorry for the type of men that I let close to you. Some of them are very questionable, even for me. Do you understand? And I'm sorry for the reckless party life that I had in the early 20s. I'm trying my best to redeem that so-called lifestyle by living healthy right now, eating good, sleeping good, trying to train the body, minus the cigarettes. That is one thing I really hope when you wake up that you just are totally disgusted by it. I really hope so. Plus, I am so sorry for the content that I have been putting out on social media. If you are one of these people that are a little bit introvert, or you don't want to be seen and heard like that, and especially associated with some of the stuff that I have said and done, I am so sorry, and I hope that when you wake up, you will have a different type of voice, a different type of mannerism, that you will be so different from me that people would automatically be able to spot and see that this is two different people. So you don't have to defend or argue or anything about anything that I said or done. But in my defense, I don't like attention either. I got thrown to this so-called lion's den, and when I'm saying lion, I mean lies. Do you understand? I got thrown in this lion's den, and I had to speak up for myself. So when you wake up, I pray that you don't remember shit, because I wouldn't wish some of this stuff that us have been experiencing on even my worst enemy. But in the same time, I kind of wish that you remember some of this stuff so you know who to stay the fuck away from and cut off. To be honest, you're not only beautiful on the outside. I literally feel like I won the genetical lottery when it came to you. But I mean, you are intellectual, and I see how harmonic you are. Oh, I feel how harmonic you are, caring and resilient. How do I know this? Whenever I want to cry about something, my body, this vessel, you don't produce tears. You like suck it up. Or whenever somebody close has been close to an accident, like that guy last week that was riding on his bicycle, and you automatically, this was a reflex. This was not even me. This was a reflex. You stepped in and you try to cover him from the cars that was coming. I knew that was something else, bruh. I also noticed, like, it's almost like you have your own subliminal body language with other fellow human beings. And you talk to them, you warn them, you give them the eyes, you give them the signs, what they need to know. Very intellectual, if I may say. I have apparently, or I do think that I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of information to share with you. And this is something that is personal between you and I, off camera. You will get this knowledge. Best believe, you will get some kind of prize for all of this sacrifice and suffering. And if you want to reshare this with the public somehow, that is up to you. My goal was to go to the gym, get you pumped up, basically like transform you into this super being. Do you understand? That was my goal, so that when you wake up, You're like, man, I naturally have a six-pack, or I naturally can run fast or breathe good. Like, I wanted to upgrade you. But the thing is, like, I'm a little bit lazy sometimes, so I start, but I don't really finish it. I'm sorry. Your life will get so much better from here on out. I can promise you that. And thank you for being a friend and for housing me and keeping me company. Your company was most of the times more than enough for me. I will probably watch you from afar and I will root for you, I will share for you, and I will protect you until we meet again. Until then, enjoy the table that is set for you in front of all of the enemies. I'm not kidding with you. Enjoy the fucking buffet, okay? Enjoy the buffet. You deserve it. This is so cringe. Ah! Okay, so if these people's theory is not right, this video, do you know what you can call it? You can call it like, I think most people can, you know what? I would recommend most people to do something like this, like some kind of journaling, you know? To be like, talk to your future self, or talk to your past self, or talk to your higher self. Do you understand? Because everybody's changing, you know? We are changing all day, every day. So I'm just saying, like, yeah. No, but thank you from the bottom of my heart, and the only way is up, literally.